Good morning. Testing 1, 2, 3. Make sure everybody can hear me okay. And then we'll get started. Hello. Hope everybody's busy as a bee, cheerful as a cricket, steady as a clock, and standing on the rock. Hello, Pamela. Today is Steady as a Clock Day. Remember, if you've had a full month of perfect Wednesdays on the honor system, you unlock the Steady as a Clock shirt and earn the badge. Good morning. Make sure when you're chatting, if you want everybody to see it, that you set the chat to everyone instead of just panelists, so that everybody can connect with you and love on you. 28 degrees in Oregon. Oh my goodness. I feel for you, unless you like cold weather. Good morning. Okay, we'll get started. My name's Travis. I've lost over 100 pounds on the program. I've come off all prescription medications. Blessed be the name of the Lord. The program's changed my life. It's changed tens of thousands of other lives as well. We call them our Cibola family. We've got 3 types of members. We've got our free community members, our lifetime members, and our partners. We want to thank our lifetime members and partners for making a way for Sasha and I to do what God put on our hearts so many years ago, and that's to help people overcome food addiction, lose weight, come off prescription. We're here to help you. If you'll let us help, we'll help you. We'll help you. Our Cibola family will help. Quick recognition, 1 10-pound badge earned. Sherry Hicks, 25-pound badge earned. Janice Adams, congratulations. Donna Seeley reached her goal weight, earned her goal weight badge. We had 2 people earn their fast track badge, and Marcella Smith just finished up 21 perfect days in a row. Congratulations, everyone. We've got 3 new partners, a big day for partners yesterday. We really appreciate, we don't know what we would do, where we would be without you. It would make this journey even more challenging if we didn't have our great partners, Sheila Duncan, Carolyn McCarthy, and Sam Griffith. A great day for new partners. So we had 3, and I just don't know what to say. But thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. We'll try to pray for you and just send blessings out your way. Weekly weight loss, self-reported, getting that time of year, so it's come down some. 362.6 pounds lost in the last 7 days. That's been self-reported. We'll do our drawing. We'll do our drawing for those who entered the drawing with their shares. We'll do that at the end of this session. But with that said, we'll get started. This is our Q&A session. I'm here to answer questions, to help you keep moving forward, to personalize your journey for you, anything, nutrition, excuses, objections that you may have, behavior modification, you name it. We're here to help you move forward today. If there's no bad question, so ask away. If it's something I can help you with here in class, we'll do so. If it's something that we need to have a sidebar on, we'll have a mentor reach out to you. But let's get this started. Any questions for us today? Hello, Karen, Jennifer, Kristen. Hello, everybody. Diane Malone, good job. You activated your blowtorch, chicken wings and baked spinach. A lot of people don't realize that as long as you don't eat the wrong thing with chicken wings, you can lose weight eating chicken wings. You eat the wrong thing with them. Of course, she ate the right thing with them. Anyway, activated that blowtorch. Good job, Doc. Any question? If you would rather ask privately, you can click the Q&A button, and I'll try to be mindful not to mention your name. Good day, Chris. Good to have Chris with us. Another Boston Terrier lover is in the house. There's 3 of us, I know for sure. Myself, Chris, and Karen. Sally, hello, Sally. I'm going to skip breakfast. I know you told me when I can eat whole Lenny and Larry cookie. Question is, must I have the fat-free Fairlife milk with it? No, please don't. You can do that, but we don't want you to do that. Have a free beverage, a close to 0-calorie beverage. Lenny and Larry cookie, if you have the entire cookie, you really should limit your eating episodes for the day. I like to turn the Lenny and Larry cookie into a challenge for myself. I might get up and have a very tiny eating episode like Coco Ringo mixed with Healthwise hot chocolate. And then for lunch, I might have a Lenny and Larry cookie. And then for dinner, you could do that. But you really need to limit to, if you're going to have a whole cookie, you need those other 2 eating episodes need to be pretty small. Half a cookie, then you don't really have to worry about it. 3 robust eating episodes will be fine. A half of the Lenny and Larry cookie is not a big deal, but the whole cookie, it's a delicious cookie. but it's loaded in calories, quite a few carbohydrates. So we need to really focus on having it. My example was pretty bad, having it before 4 p.m. I like to do 2 eating episodes and sometimes I'll do this. If y'all want to write this down, this is what I call a dirty challenge. I like to eat dirty sometimes. Everybody gets hung up on eating clean. And sometimes I like to eat dirty and lose weight. And what I'll do is for lunch, have a Lenny and Larry cookie with a couple of scoops of no sugar added ice cream from Breyers. And then I'll do that for dinner too. That's always a fun day when I've been craving cake and ice cream. So just a thought, be careful with those Lenny and Larry's. They're very, very large cookies. Tammy, I seem to be stuck. I've been holding the same weight for a week. Do you think WOW challenges would help get me rolling again? Tammy, I need to know a lot more than that, or we'd be throwing darts in the dark at the dartboard. Tell me what, if you want to do this privately, you can, but if you don't mind, it'll help the whole group. Height, weight, and how much total weight you've lost. And we can start there. Let's determine if you really are stuck. And also, how many holidays have you had this month? How many holidays have you had this month? If you can tell me that in a thread, then I can better steer you in the right direction. Your perception is real to you. So if you feel like you're stuck, you're stuck. But it may really be that biologically, physically, you're not stuck. So height, weight, how many holidays you've had this month, how much total weight you've lost. Yeah, the little mini, I think you're talking about something else, Chris. I'm gonna hold. All right, any other questions? Keep them coming. We love to answer questions, and you'll be surprised. Don't be shy. It helps the whole group. Okay, so we got a case study here. Tammy feels she's stuck. 5'4", 183, only one holiday, and has lost 8.7. Doing the challenge with supplements. Is that 8.7 for the challenge, Tammy? We've just finished up 15 days. Am I right that you've lost 8.7 pounds in 15 days? If that's correct, 8.7 in 15 days is not stuck. You're doing a great job. Everybody tell Tammy she's doing great. Tammy, are you journaling? Can I look at your journal in front of the group, or had you rather me not? It's okay if you'd rather me not. If you'll let me, I'll check your journal right here, or I'll just recommend a mentor appointment for you. I'm going to start answering some other questions. I'll catch up again with you, Tammy. Lee, not a weight loss question, general question. Do we have to worry about vitamin toxicity, or is that not really a thing? Number one, water-soluble vitamins, you don't have to worry about vitamin toxicity. Fat-soluble vitamins, vitamin A, D, E, and K, you do have to worry about vitamin toxicity. I would be concerned as to why you're worried about vitamin toxicity. Are you taking multiple multivitamins, or you just taking one? So if you're just taking a standard multivitamin like the Awesome Vitamin or Metabolic Nutrition System, that's not a thing. Where you get in trouble with vitamin toxicity is if you're taking in 3 and 4 times the daily recommended dosage of vitamin A, D, E, and K. That's when you run into a problem there. I'm asking this because the percent daily intake for each vitamin are elevated in daily vitamins. It's not hurting you. So in a day, if you take a vitamin and have a drink, you're getting a lot in. No, that's not hurting you. You have to have super, super high levels. You'd have to be taking a ton of vitamin A, D, E, and K for it to be toxic. So as long as you're only taking one, either Metabolic Nutrition System, and our one-a-day is fine to take with Metabolic Nutrition System. But if you're taking Metabolic Nutrition System, and then you're taking Plexus, and then you're taking GNC, and doing that every single day, and you're not sweating any of it out, then you might have a problem. Hope that helped. Yeah, Lee, the AdvoCare drink, that's water-soluble vitamins. Never an issue with water-soluble vitamins. You just pee out what you don't need. And we put very, very low amount in the Awesome Vitamin so that people would be consistent. We wanted consistency with the vitamin, so no problem there. Tressa asked, should I take my Metabolic Nutrition System with my regular medications or separate? I can't answer that. I can get in trouble. So I would refer to your physician. I'd love to give you my take on it, but I've learned my lesson. So I'm not going to, anytime medicine is brought up, I'm out, because I care about your safety and I care about Shibboleth survival and continuation. And, I'm supposed to let you all know that I am not a medical professional and I'm not able to speak on such things. But if you'd ask your physician, they would be able to tell you if that's okay for you to do. Sorry that I can't. It's not that I don't want to. It's just I'm not qualified. I'm a sports nutrition consultant and a wellness coach, and that's it. Okay, Tammy did say I could check her journal, so we're going to pull her journal up and all of us learn from it together. Bear with me, I'll get that up. Everybody thank her for letting us do this. We can all learn together. At least she's journaling, right? Take me just a minute, under a minute to get this up. All right, I believe we are in her journal. I believe. Let's go to her journal now. Okay. Here's Tammy. Let's start taking a look at what she's got going on here. We're going to go only one holiday. We're going to start with her beginning day. She should be losing about 2 pounds a week. She's exceeded that. Day 1, a fiber packet with Ocean Spray diet, a Quest bar, Wendy's chili, beautiful. Fiber packet, Quest bar, grilled chicken and broccoli, beautiful. Now, this is day 3, Quest bar, grilled chicken and broccoli, beautiful. She's in efficient fat burning. After 2 perfect days, we're in efficient fat burning mode. Fiber packet, a Mighty Muffin, Hormel approved chili, good job. Killing it. Couldn't be doing any better. Still in EFB. You've activated your blowtorch. Another beautiful day. I'm getting a little concerned because not a lot of whole food. If you'll think that through with me, Tammy, not enough whole food. I see a lot of processed food, which is fine, but we don't need to make that centric. We need to really look at incorporating more whole food, and you may as we go forward here. Again, not a lot of whole food. Now, this is a perfect day. She's killing it. Make sure that y'all understand, I'm not telling her not to do this. She'll lose weight with what she's doing. What I'm pointing out here is there's a more optimal way to do this. Now, we've gotten past a couple of days, and now I'm concerned it's mostly processed food. Quest bar, Hebrew National hot dogs. She's going to blowtorch some body. No wonder she's lost more than 8 pounds. But here you've got a lot of processed food. But we're still in the detox part, so that's okay. Because most of this is easy on digestion and we're trying to rest, recover, reset. But I'm getting concerned about the lack of real food. Fiber packet, Quest bar, again, another day of the hot dogs and a Quest bar Hebrew, 3 days in a row. Is that right, Tammy? Is that a mistie? Is there something going on here? Was that 3 days in a row? Let me know. Sticking to the chili and Quest bars, it looks like. Did a bio coffee. It was 3 in a row. Okay. Bio coffee, Quest bar, Hormel chili. Still not seeing any real food here, what I call real food. You're doing a lot of the stuff I do, but not very much real food. Jimmy Dean Delight English muffins. Now you're in day 11, first day of the metabolic boost. Were Jimmy Dean Delight, was that on the metabolic boost? Jimmy Dean Delights, I don't think that's on that metabolic boost, is it, Tammy? Or am I wrong? Did somebody ask to have that added and it got added without me knowing? Or are you doing okay, you did a wow challenge. Okay. Again, another processed item. Okay. So what I'm noticing, great weight loss, great journal, but for optimization, I'm noticing almost nothing but processed food. You're doing what I did to lose my weight. You're eating dirty and you're losing weight. I need to see more clean food. I'll approve. We have Shibboleth dirty. Everybody say it with me. That's going to be a new thing for 2023. I can eat dirty or I can eat clean and lose weight. But I'm better to move toward 80% of my dietary intake being clean and not dirty. Okay. Was on the 12th, was it only 1 meal of pork chop with green beans? Now, this is a whole food meal, everybody. This is the first real food I've seen her eat, okay? She ate some real food here. Was it only 1 meal or did you forget to add something that day? Good job, Tammy. There was nothing wrong with this. You got plenty of protein, plenty of fat, assuming your pork chop was yay big, hand size big. 4 + 2, you did good. Okay. Only 1 meal again, pinto beans. Is that right? It's okay if you forgot to add something, but pinto beans is a whole food meal, so you did good with the whole food. I'd be a little worried because you've had 2 days in a row light on the protein. Would have been better to have a category 1 and 2 or 7 and 2 or 4 and 2 here. Are you taking your supplements? Are you taking metabolic nutrition system? And you did forget to add a shake. So pinto beans in a shake are terrific. Challah meal had some M&Ms. Okay, so Tammy, I have a quick question for you. Up until this point, you had lost 8 pounds and now you've stalled, correct? What day is this on? Everybody should go, ah. What day is this on? Not even 2 days ago. How many days does it take to get back in efficient fat burning mode? It takes 2 complete days to get back in EFB. You're not even back in EFB yet. You're not even back in efficient fat burning mode yet. Here's day 1, 1 bar and pinto beans, good. And today, if you'll nail it today, tomorrow you'll get up and you won't be hitting a plateau. When you have somebody go through that with you, doesn't it help your mind to have a sigh of relief? Because what we teach in here works. Now, if you had a lot more than a few M&Ms, and then you got up the next day and you got back on the program like you did, you would have lost considerable weight because of water and sugar, but you didn't eat that much and you'd already lost 8 pounds. So you lost 8 pounds and had a holiday of M&M, and now you're just paying the price for that. So have a great day today and look forward to getting on the scales in the morning. Unless it's that time of month or something like that, you'll get on the scales in the morning and you'll have dropped some weight again. So you really didn't stall. It felt like a stall, but you're not really stalling. You should be losing, at your weight, you should be losing about 1.5 to 2 pounds per week, and you're far exceeding that. Great job. Let me go back up and catch some more questions. Congratulations, Lisa, on your 50-pound badge. Can other vitamins hinder the effectiveness of these vitamins? No. Some vitamins you have to eat with food for them to be absorbable, but no, you've got no issue with the ones I know that you're taking. Kathy, right now, the way we've done that is with clean food. We consider whole foods to be clean. We consider anything that is processed, mass marketed, manufactured, whatever, we don't consider that to be clean. We consider that to be dirty. And we get, as you can imagine, a lot of pushback about y'all approve all these items that aren't clean. Well, listen, it's real simple to pick out the clean food. They grow from the ground or they roam the earth. Does a hot dog Winnie roam the earth? No. You know, there's some processing going on there. Does a complete Lenny and Larry complete cookie, it says clean on the wrapper, but it's not clean. Lenny and Larry cookies don't grow from trees. So if you want to look for clean foods, it's whole food. But to answer your question, I realize there's a perception problem amongst our members. So for 2023, we're going to go back and relabel so that you can filter all of the foods, either clean or dirty, okay? And dirty's fine, because the leading cause of all premature death in our country is obesity, not a Lenny and Larry cookie, okay? But I've heard from the clients for the last few years, and the solution is for Sasha and I to go and relabel every food so that you can easily filter and just pick out clean foods. Clean foods are whole foods: chicken breast, turkey breast, pork tenderloin, shrimp, apples, green beans. These are clean food. If it's in a wrapper, it's not clean. If it didn't come the way nature provided it, it's not clean. That's how I define it. Now, certainly manufacturers have made bukus of money saying, you know, is a Lenny and Larry cookie cleaner than, say, a Oreo? Yes. But it's not a whole food. I hope that makes sense. But Kathy, we've listened and we've heard, and we're going to relabel everything in the library so that our people who wants to stay away from synthetics and artificial sweeteners can click a button and focus on those foods. I love my Lenny and Larry. I'm all about eating dirty. I'm just listening to my members, and I'm realizing, because they're being inundated into that kind of culture, the vegan, plant-based kind of stuff, that we're gonna address that. I would say 80% of what I eat is what we all would call clean, but 20% of what I consume is not clean, but I still lose weight. Jitterbug, I am in maintenance. I have been supplementing my protein the dirty way with Power Crunch bars. What is a good snack to be a clean option to help a protein centric? Again, it would be, if you're really trying to be clean, it would be egg white. If you're really trying to be clean, you would choose egg whites over a bar, piece of chicken breast, lean chicken breast. But if you're looking for something in between clean and dirty, Beverly UMP or Healthwise high protein soup. So you've got clean. You got what I love to now call dirty. I like it dirty. I don't care what people say. I'm going to enjoy my lifestyle. Jesus said I could have anything as long as I'm not enslaved by it. The real problem was my lack of self-discipline, not my Diet Cola. Sorry. We can debate that all anybody wants to. I love that debate, actually. We get so hung up on it. The Bible says this. The Bible says we strain at a gnat and swallow a camel. I talk to people every single day. Says they're 100 pounds overweight, 50 pounds overweight. Not knocking that. I've been there. And then they say, I'm not doing your program because there's too much food that's not clean on it. But meanwhile, I have to wonder what got you in this condition if you were eating clean food, sister. I'm sorry. I'm going to get in trouble. I feel it. You had to be eating something. It's like that when they say, I can't afford this. Well, you afforded something. You've been eating something, right? So dirty, if it helps me get rid of excess body fat and allows me to enjoy it and I'm not enslaved by it, it's all good. But if you want to do it clean, there's the in-between stuff. A Beverly protein shake doesn't grow from a tree. It had to be processed, but it's pretty clean, if you get my drift. So I would go organic egg whites to up my protein. If you're looking for something in the middle of the road that isn't quite dirty, isn't quite clean, Beverly UMP or Healthwise high protein soups. Do I have a resource video explaining the effect the hormone cycle has on weight loss? It has a negligible impact on it. Again, a lot of folks, if my cortisol's out of, let me put it this way. If your cortisol's out of whack, if your testosterone's low, if your estrogen's too high, does this play a role in slowing you down? Yes. And then you know what people do? They go, see, look at there. It's my thyroid. I'll never be able to lose weight. The doctor was right. Men. Well, I'm 57 and my testosterone's low, and that's why I can't lose weight. Or a guy that says my estrogen levels are high, or a lady that says my estrogen levels are too low, therefore I can't lose weight. And they go, that's the issue. You just found you an excuse that lets you off the hook every week. Not talking to Katie, I'm talking to everybody. It's an excuse. There are 3 things that dictate fat loss. There's nothing that can prevent you from losing weight. By the way, the hormone you must be concerned about, Katie, and everyone's insulin. And to answer your question, yes. There are every class, probably hundreds of videos on it in our library. Insulin is a problem. Insulin if you've got high levels of insulin running through your bloodstream, it's almost impossible to lose weight, but we've addressed that. We've addressed that with approved foods and food combinations. Now, all these other hormones that can be out of whack as we age, they can cause us our weight loss effort to slow down. The main thing that causes the weight loss effort to slow down is excess fat, a weak and low metabolism because we're eating processed stuff that doesn't stimulate metabolism. It's like putting water on our blowtorch every day when we're not eating the way we espouse eating here. If you have some hormonal issues, they're not preventing you from losing weight, everybody. If you're operating in a calorie deficit each week, you're controlling insulin 5 to 6 days a week, and you're getting an adequate protein amount, we could stop worrying about anything else going on inside of our body. If you're worried about anything going on inside your body and that's going to cause you not to lose weight, I promise you can let that go. You can let it go. It's your mind, not Katie. I'm just using this as a mini lesson. It's your mind. There's nothing else holding you back. And I can prove it to anybody. Give me a willing heart. Give me somebody the same age, same hormonal issues. Y'all know what I'm saying is true. But maybe your concern is, well, but how do I optimize my hormones? Lose weight. I'm not being facetious or mean. Lose weight. The reason your hormones are not optimal is because as your body mass expands, your organs can't keep up. So lose weight and you'll rebalance those hormones. Worst case scenario, a man or a woman in their 50s, 60s, they might have to go get some testosterone replacement therapy. But if you're operating in a weekly calorie deficit, you're controlling insulin, and you're getting in adequate proteins, nothing can stop but you and God. And God is not going to stop you from getting healthy there. Yeah, like Advanced Health Systems, Alfredo, and mac and cheese, I love. That's a Ciabola dirty right there. That's the dirty way to do it. And I don't mind dirty, just to be clear. Thanks, Karen. Correct. Sally, that is as good as I've ever had it said. Sally said it, not me. She said, my fat was going to kill me before the diet soda. Yes, it's literally like peeing in the ocean when you have a little bit of a Diet Coke or something. It's not that big of a deal. Angela says, I have excessive. Oh, here is our number one achiever of all time in the program. I haven't even read what she's going to say, but I'd probably pay attention. Angela says, I have excessive cortisol, and my endocrinologist told me to my face to deal with being overweight. It was impossible to lose. But Angela, she put a space between the M and the P, and she said, I'm a possible, not impossible. I'm possible. I said, watch me. I joined Shibby for Life and have lost 250 pounds, even with excessively high cortisol. It's all about the insulin and combining. Great job, sis. That's the number one achiever in all of Ciabola that just spoke. That ought to carry some weight with everybody. Jennifer says, I have PCOS and hypothyroidism, still dropping the weight like it's hot. That's like you've activated the blowtorch, taking a blowtorch. It's like taking a blowtorch to butter. Katie, what about the 28-day female cycle? Is that negligible too? No, it's just not going to prevent you from losing body fat. During your cycle, when it's time for that, you're going to have a little additional water retention. But that's going to go. So if you keep losing weight during your cycle, you stay in a calorie deficit, you control insulin with food combining and approved food, watch your portions, follow the shield, and you get in adequate protein. So even during your cycle, you're losing fat, but that water retention's covering that up. But as soon as your cycle ends, guess what? You get to see the fruit of your labor even during that cycle. Sally says, I was getting steroid shots in my foot and asked the doctor if I lost even 15 pounds, would it help? He said, no. Breaks my heart to hear stuff. Well, guess what? I lost 15 pounds and the pain was gone. Of course. Y'all that know what a kettlebell is, if you're carrying around, if you've got 45 pounds of excess fat, you can have that off your body in 4 months. If you don't think that's a lot and it's going to cause super pain and swelling, go pick up a 45-pound kettlebell and walk around with it all day. And do that every day as if you had 45 pounds of extra fat. Carry that kettlebell with you everywhere you go. Your blood pressure will go up. Do you know why? Because you're having to tote around 45 extra pounds every day. Your heart is having to work harder. It's no different. You would not carry a kettlebell around with you, a 45-pound kettlebell. You would not carry that around with you the rest of your life. You would drop it. You'd say, done with that. My feet are swelling, my back's hurting. But when it comes to carrying around 45 pounds of excess fat, we don't stop to think about that. And that you can drop that in less than 4 months if it's 45 pounds. What are we doing, everybody? Why has food and the pleasure of it become so important to us that we would sacrifice? Literally, somebody that's 45 pounds overweight, I literally was carrying around 2 55-pound kettlebells in spirit. I was toting around 2 55-pound kettlebells all day, and then I wonder why my blood pressure's high. I wonder why my ankles were swelling. I wonder why I couldn't sleep at night with sleep apnea. I wondered why I was acid refluxing. We got to get serious about this wellness thing, everybody. Yes, Diane, you can reverse fatty liver. Your liver is an amazing organ, and you can definitely reverse that. Tammy, can I take collagen with the MNS Delta? It has biotin, vitamins B3 and B6. Yes, you can. You got it, Katie. We're here for you. Anybody else? Anybody I missed by accident? You're welcome, Tammy. Keep up the good work. You'll have days like that. You won't lose weight on the scales every day. There's always that. Your body's a sponge, so there's always, sometimes your sponge is collected the water, sometimes you're wringing it out. But as long as daily, calorie deficit, insulin control, adequate protein, you're good. And don't forget, measure. I measure at least once a week. That's so much more encouraging than the scale. You're doing great when your inch loss from all the points that we measure is greater than your weight. When your weight loss is greater than the inch loss, then you're not really even in EFB yet. When the measurements, when you start losing more inches than pounds lost, now we're getting, because fat takes up so much space on the body. I'm at a place where when I work hard, it shows up more in my clothing and the inches lost than it does on the scale. And everyone will get there if you work at it. Thank you, Tammy, for all those links. Way to go, Tammy and Joni. Y'all are awesome. Angela, I have a question about chemoradiation. It's possible I will have to have that. I'm waiting the results of tests. Is it best to switch to maintenance during that, or just shoot for perfect days as best I can? What do you suggest for prolonged medical situations? I'm bloating from the meds they gave me already. Scales still show weight loss, but I feel the bloating. Worried about when to know what is actual weight. I don't think, of course, you need to consult your physician. It's probably one I shouldn't talk about. I'll tell you what I would do. I can't tell you what you should do. I'll tell you what I would do. I would be sticking with whole foods, no different than when I'm trying to lose weight, protein centric. I'd get a 16 to 20 hour fast a day, lots of good alkaline water. That's what I would do. But you got to do what your doctor tells you to do in that situation. But I want plenty of fasting time because that's a huge boost to the immune system. And I would have eating windows of 4 to 6 hours, somewhere in there. Adequate protein during my eating window. That's what I would do. And I would stay away from all processed food. I would stay away from sugar, starch, and bad trans fats like they were the demon, like they were demonic. If something had sugar or starch in it, even natural sugar, I'd stay away from this. That would be my plan. I hope I never go through that, but that would be my sugar and starch. Feed can't. Thank you, Joanne Gibson. Anybody else? Any other questions? All right, we're getting ready to wrap this up. Let me show you real quick how to share, and then we'll do our drawing. We need you to share. We need you to refer. We hope one day I'll never have to bring this up or ask but Sasha and I believe in what we do, and we hope other people believe in what we do, and we need our family's help. It's a different culture we're in, and it's harder for us to get a message about weight loss, hope, and Jesus out there. We really need you. And it really is, Shibboleth really is saving lives. Not just helping people look better in their bathing suit. It's saving lives. So please help us share. Here's how you share. I'm going to go into the journal. Oh, I'm still in Tammy's journal. I go into the journal, and then you click daily share. Daily share. This gives you different opportunities to share. Find one that you'd like to share on your Facebook profile or Twitter profile or whatever social media you're using. Here, I'm going to pick out this one. I haven't shared this in how I lost 100 pounds eating pizza. I click that, and if I don't know what to say, I can say something myself, or if I don't have time for that, I can copy the suggested text under the red box, copy, and then I click the Facebook button. I go to Facebook. I make sure that the feed is set to public or the share doesn't count. Then I post. I put in what I copied, I pasted, and then I post to Facebook. It'll show up to my Travis White Belt timeline. It's really that simple. That's how you share. Now, when I go to the share, whoops, she don't have that. So, or excuse me, yes, she does. There it is. All Stars. I'm sorry. I'm wrong again. All Stars. I have more things in mind because of admin. So yesterday, I see, wow, Unstoppable lost 4.5 pounds yesterday. Incredible. Great job. And you've got people, their walk miles, the steps, gives you something to shoot for. Other people doing great things. No referrals yesterday. Didn't get any referrals. Most shares, you got Yaya had 2 shares, Jeep Girl 2. This was just for yesterday and so forth. So if you shared yesterday, then it's showing up for me here under yesterday. If you shared today, it doesn't show up for several hours. So that's why there's a 1-day lag. And now I'm going to go do our drawing. Those people entered our drawing, and I'll make this a little bigger so everybody can see it. And it's time to draw. Now, every time you share, you got your name in the hat, so to speak. And when we draw, you get your choice of a Shibboleth t-shirt or a $10 e-store credit. It's our way of paying you for putting our message out there rather than paying Facebook. All right. So here we go. Let's spin the wheel and see who comes up. All right. I'm not sure who it is, but SHOUZE 80, SHOU Tammy or Joni, SHOUZE 80. That's the username from our website. Someone will reach out to that person and we'll find out if they want a t-shirt or a $10 eStore credit. No, Diane, if you've got your stuff set to private, then it won't show up. Sorry about that. Does it show up when I share to my private group? Oh, yeah, it should. If you're sharing it to a group from our website, you should still be counted. But now, if you've got a private profile with the Shibboleth website, I don't think it'll count. You have to have a public profile with Shibboleth. Nice job, Sally. Way to save lives. Outstanding. All right. Are all hearts and minds clear today? How much protein on Facebook? How much protein? Tammy or Joni might want to help me with this one because she may already have left. Shannon's asking, how much protein should we be getting each day? If you just follow the Shibboleth Shield, you don't have to count your grams of protein. You will be getting enough protein. But we have people that they want to count grams, and that's fine. That's not hurting you. I just think we make the program a little more difficult than it needs be because the Shibboleth Shield solves all of that for us. But if you would rather count grams, you need to figure out through an assessment what your lean body weight is. And then you need a 0.5 gram up to 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body weight each day. So Tammy, on Facebook, if you want to give that person the assessment link and let them do an assessment, or they may already know their lean body weight. If you just want to do the quick math, go on and take your happy weight. That's not your lean body weight, but go on and take your ideal weight. So let's say that you wanted to be, this is a quicker way to do it. Say that you wanted to be 140 pounds. You would need 70 up to 140 grams of protein. So 70, depending on what your ideal weight is. All right. Enjoyed being with everybody today. I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Tell somebody about Shibboleth. We're fighting as hard as we can. And we need you to fight alongside of us. Thank you so much, everybody. Y'all have a great. Yes, we will do something live tonight, Lisa. I'm not sure it will be cooking. It depends on Sasha's day. So I'm not sure it will be cooking. And we're getting to that time where not too many people show up for anything that we're doing. It's getting close to Thanksgiving. I hope that's all it is. But yeah, the plan is to do something really light tonight for y'all. Not sure if it'll be food, but we'll try to do it. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Bye-bye.